I'm in the mirror again. Hello! Alright. Hello, everyone. Today is the big day. We're gonna see if I got down to 274 like I had talked about. I got the scale right here. So let's go ahead and step on. My first ever weigh-in actually on the channel. Oh, hold on, I'm just trying to get in. There we go. 274! I did it! Hold on a second, I gotta get this thing off the floor. Ugh. And it's gonna be dark in here for a second because I gotta put it back in here. Well, just goes to show that if you really put your mind to it and you actually get active when it comes to setting goals like this, you can do anything, really. Whew, I did it. It's a small goal, but just those little goals that you set can really make you feel good if you achieve them. But if you don't get down to those goals that you set, don't let that discourage you from continuing. Like, if you don't reach it, don't just be like, whatever, I can't do this. No, don't do that. That's not a good thing to do. Just keep it going, and that should be like motivation to push yourself even more. I mean, don't do it to the point where you hurt yourself. I mean, that's not the point. The point isn't to hurt yourself. But I mean, that just goes like you gotta go a little harder at it. Or, you know, if it's too big of a goal and you don't reach it, like my first goal was to lose 10 pounds by today, and I didn't think that was going to happen. But yeah, if it's goals like that, and they're like kind of bigger ones, and you don't reach it, maybe set up for smaller goals. Like I went from, I was going to lose 10 pounds, and then I said, I don't know if I can do that much, so I limited it to 5 pounds, and look, I did it. So, mainly, the two things, like, don't do super big goals in, like, small amounts of time. And if you don't reach those goals, don't give up. That just means you just got to keep going at it, and eventually you'll get down to where you want to be. And it's going to be small amounts of weight over time. That's why, like I said, don't really do super big goals in, like, a week or something. If you do get a good amount of weight gone, that's good. I mean, don't do that all the time because that's actually kind of unhealthy to lose like 10 pounds of weight each week. But I'd say at least 2 to 5 pounds a week is good. That's a good amount of weight to lose. So yeah, all you really got to do is just keep yourself motivated and push yourself to keep going. That's the main thing. Because losing weight is very hard. I'm sorry, my voice cracked. I'm still sick, so that's probably why my voice sounds very weird at the moment. But, that's the main thing is motivation, because it's very hard when it comes to weight loss. Like, you gotta eat, like, healthier things. Like, you gotta eat oranges and apples, and mainly, like, fruits, vegetables. I mean, this is at least what I think. I mean, you can eat whatever you want and still lose weight if you're willing to put in all the effort to burn off what you eat, like I have talked about previously. But the main things you'd want to eat if you want to get good results are like fruits and vegetables, and when it comes to meats, mainly stick to fish and chicken, because those are the best meats to have when it comes to losing weight, because those are lighter on your body than red meats, because fish and chicken are white meats, and the red meats are a lot heavier on your body, and they'll cause more weight gain. So, mainly stick to the fruits and vegetables, and then for the meat, the chicken and fish. Anyway, back to what I was saying, it's very hard, because that's the main stuff that you eat, and then you got things like this lying around, chocolate chip cookies, and it's like, oh, I want them, I want them so, I just want them. But you can't have, I mean, every once in a while you could treat yourself to one, but that's it. Don't overdo it, because you can reward yourself every so often. Like maybe once every I'd say maybe once every month or so when you first start. Then when you start getting down more, like when you really start to get closer to your goal, then I'd say maybe treat yourself once every 2 weeks. And like I said, that's just the way I think about it. You can do it however you want, but that's just my personal suggestion. But yeah, it's hard to stay motivated to just keep eating that stuff and mainly doing exercise, because it's like, oh, this is so hard to do. I don't like this exercise. And I want chocolate, I want soda, and I want stuff like that. Trust me, I know. That's how I'm feeling right now. I mean, it's been almost a month, but you still get those cravings every once in a while. They have died down since I started. But just seeing the cookies right there on the counter. Like the cookies right here. Just seeing them there every day. Sometimes I just look at them like, oh, I wish I could just snatch one. But I know that even though it's one, there's still a lot of sugar in those. So those could affect my weight loss, and I don't want to do that. So really, you just got to keep the motivation to fight the cravings off and to continue your exercising. The main things that I've noticed that's been helping me is mainly like walking and jogging. Like I would say do a little bit of walking, maybe about at least a half hour of walking, maybe. I mean, do that every day. And what I do is every so often I'll get to a certain point where I'm walking, and I'll have there's little sections of the streets where I walk. And it's like I'll go from point A to point B. They're not super long sections. And I'll just jog that way. So that way I get a little bit more speed going on, which helps you sweat a little bit more. And that sweat helps burn that stuff off. Well, the sweat is you burning that off. So, yeah, just don't get discouraged. Don't lose the motivation to keep going, because it will pay off in the end. Trust me, I promise you that it will. Well, that's really all I have today. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!